Have you ever felt as though the weight of your past is an invisible chain, holding you back from the person you're meant to become? Trauma has a way of embedding itself into our lives, shaping our choices, behaviors, and even the way we see ourselves. It whispers doubt when we dream and fear when we hope. But what if I told you that breaking free from this cycle isn't just possible, it's the first step toward a profound spiritual awakening? Trauma isn't just an emotional wound, it's a lesson, a catalyst for growth disguised in pain. It's easy to see ourselves as victims of what's happened, but the truth is, within every wound lies the seed of transformation. Releasing past trauma isn't about forgetting or pretending it never happened. It's about reclaiming your power and rewriting the narrative that has shaped your life. This journey begins not in grand gestures, but in small moments of courage. It's in the quiet decision to face the discomfort, to acknowledge the pain, and to open the door to healing. Imagine for a moment that your spirit is like a foggy mirror, clouded but still whole. Clearing that fog doesn't change who you are, it simply reveals the light that's always been within. As we embark on this journey together, we'll explore the steps to not only release the weight of the past, but also to emerge stronger, freer, and more connected to your true self. It's not just about healing, it's about awakening. Because breaking free isn't just a destination, it's the beginning of a new way of being. Are you ready to take the first step? The journey to breaking free from past trauma begins with recognition. Trauma often hides in plain sight, manifesting as patterns of self-doubt, emotional outbursts, or an inability to trust. It's easy to mistake these behaviors as personality traits rather than echoes of unresolved pain. To move forward, we must first understand where we are. This requires looking within, acknowledging the events, feelings, and beliefs that have taken root in our lives, often without our conscious awareness. Step 1. Recognizing the patterns. Trauma is like a script we subconsciously replay in our lives. Maybe it shows up in the way we approach relationships, always expecting the worst. Or perhaps it's in our reaction to failure, where one setback feels like confirmation that we're unworthy. Recognizing these patterns isn't about blaming ourselves or others, but about bringing them into the light. Imagine holding a tangled string. Before you can untangle it, you need to see the knots. Journaling can be an invaluable tool at this stage. Writing down memories, emotions, or recurring thoughts allows us to identify triggers and themes. As uncomfortable as this process may be, it's a crucial step toward understanding how the past influences the present. Step 2. Emotional release. Once the patterns are recognized, the next step is letting go of the emotions tied to them. Trauma often stores itself in the body, manifesting as tension, chronic pain, or even illness. Techniques like breathwork, somatic experiencing, and movement therapy are powerful ways to release these emotions. Think of the body as a container. When it holds too much, it overflows in ways that disrupt our lives. Visualization exercises can also help. Close your eyes and imagine the pain or fear as a heavy weight in your chest. With each exhale, envision that weight dissipating, replaced by light and calm. These small practices, done consistently, create space for healing. Step 3. Forgiveness and acceptance. Forgiveness can feel like the most challenging part of this journey, especially when the trauma stems from someone else's actions. But forgiveness isn't about excusing what happened. It's about liberating yourself from its hold. Holding on to anger or resentment is like drinking poison and expecting someone else to suffer. By forgiving, you reclaim your energy and direct it toward your own growth. Equally important is self-forgiveness. Often we carry guilt or shame from our responses to trauma. believing we should have been stronger or acted differently. Accepting that you did the best you could with the knowledge and resources you had is a powerful act of self-compassion. Step 4. Reconnecting with the self-trauma often disconnects us from our sense of self. We lose touch with who we are beneath the pain. Rebuilding this connection involves practices that nurture self-awareness and self-worth. Meditation is a cornerstone of this step, offering a quiet space to observe thoughts and emotions without judgment. In stillness, we begin to see ourselves clearly, beyond the layers of hurt. Another method is affirmations. Speak to yourself with kindness and encouragement. I am worthy of love and healing. These words may feel foreign at first, but repeated daily, they become a new narrative, one that empowers rather than diminishes. Step 5. Embracing spirituality. Healing trauma is not just emotional or psychological, it's also spiritual. Spirituality offers a broader perspective, helping us see our pain not as an end, but as part of a greater journey. Whether through prayer, connecting with nature, or exploring esoteric teachings, spirituality reminds us of our resilience and the infinite potential for renewal. Quantum physics has even begun to bridge the gap between science and spirituality, revealing how interconnected everything is at a fundamental level. The idea that we're part of a larger, energetic whole can bring comfort and a sense of purpose to the healing process. Step 6. Community and collective healing. While much of the healing journey is personal, it doesn't mean you have to walk it alone. Sharing your story with trusted friends, family, or support groups can be incredibly freeing. When we speak our truth, we release its grip on us and inspire others to do the same. Trauma isolates, community reconnects. Moreover, collective healing magnifies individual efforts. Movements for social justice, mental health awareness, or trauma-informed care are all examples of how shared experiences can drive societal change. As we heal individually, we contribute to a larger wave of compassion and understanding. Step 7. Reframing the narrative. The final step in the body of this journey is rewriting the story of your life. Trauma often leaves us stuck in the chapter where the pain occurred, but it doesn't define the whole book. By reframing the narrative, you claim your role as the author of your story. You can view past experiences as challenges that shaped your strength rather than as burdens that limit you. Reframing might look like saying, I went through this, but it taught me resilience, or this pain helped me discover my purpose. With each reframed thought, you create a new relationship with your past, one that allows you to move forward with grace and clarity. Breaking free from past trauma is not an easy journey, but it is one of profound transformation. It begins with courage, the courage to face the pain you've carried and the stories you've told yourself about what that pain means. As you peel back the layers, you uncover not just the wounds, but the strength, wisdom, and resilience that have always been within you. The process of healing and releasing trauma is like climbing a mountain. There will be moments when the path feels too steep, the weight of the past too heavy, but every step forward, no matter how small, brings you closer to the summit, a place where you can look back, not with sorrow, but with gratitude for how far you've come. The journey isn't about erasing the past, but transforming its hold on you, turning pain into purpose and scars into reminders of your strength. Releasing trauma also allows you to reconnect with the present moment. When you let go of the energy tied to old wounds, you free yourself to experience life fully. Relationships deepen, creativity flows, and joy becomes possible in ways it couldn't before. Healing is not about becoming someone new, but remembering who you were before the pain, your truest, most authentic self. The spiritual journey of releasing trauma teaches us that growth often comes from the places we least expect. It's a reminder that the hardest trials can lead to the most beautiful awakenings. By facing your shadows, you illuminate the path forward, not just for yourself, but for others who may be inspired by your courage. You have the power to rewrite your story. Every moment offers an opportunity to choose healing, compassion, and freedom. It's not a quick fix, and it doesn't happen overnight, but every step you take matters. Every breath, every act of self-kindness, every moment of forgiveness contributes to your transformation. Are you ready to take that first step toward breaking free? Begin by reflecting on one small action you can take today, whether it's journaling, practicing self-compassion, or simply sitting in stillness and allowing yourself to feel. Share your thoughts or experiences in the comments below. Let's continue this journey together, building a community of healing and transformation. You don't have to do this alone. Your story matters, and so does your journey. Take the leap and watch how far you can soar.